in a year. Just a recap, not a chapter by chapter, verse by verse overview of the Bible whatsoever. All right, we are on week 6. We are on day 38, day 3 of this week, though. We're going to be reading Galatians 5:22 through 23. And our reflections for the week are, the first one is to set aside 10 minutes each day to listen to the direction from Holy Spirit. Number 2, what fruit of the Spirit do you need most right now, and how are you cultivating it this week? And number 3, practicing acknowledging the presence of Holy Spirit in your daily routine. I'm doing really well on number 3. Number 2, patience was the fruit that I was going to work on. And set aside 10 minutes each day to listen to the direction from the Holy Spirit. I kind of do that throughout the day. It's hard for me just to sit for 10 minutes and focus on that alone. So I think I get it covered by my conversation with Holy Spirit during the day. All right, let's do our affirmations for today. We're on day 7. So I have 31 days worth of affirmations, and there's 5 for each day. Today's the 7th, so we're going to do number 1. I walk in a manner worthy of the Lord, pleasing Him in all respects. I bear fruit in every good work, and I am increasing in the knowledge of God. Galatians 1:10. Number 2, I am being strengthened with all power according to His might. I have great endurance and patience. Colossians 1:11. Number 3, God has not given me a spirit of fear. He gives me power, love, and self-discipline. 2 Timothy 1:7. Number 4, God loads me daily with benefits. He is my salvation. Psalm 68:19. And number 5, I am God's servant, and He takes pleasure in my prosperity. Psalm 35:27. Right, and now we're going to read Galatians. I don't know why I got called. Well, we watched a really good movie tonight. My daughter thought I was going to be mad because it was a Christmas movie, and it's not even, it's not time for Christmas movies yet. But it was called The Christmas Ring. It was really good. It was a very good movie, and it wasn't cheesy or anything like that. It was really good. And it had a Christian theme, and yeah, it was good. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Galatians. But anyways, I thought of Colossians because she's reading her Bible in the movie, and you could see the pages of the Bible, and it was on Colossians. So that's why I was thinking that. Okay, Galatians 5:22 and 23. Turn the page. 22 and 23 in the NIV says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And why does it end like that? Oh, against such things there is no law. Interesting. All right, and in the Passion Translation, we're going to read 22 and 23. That's the chapter. But what happens when we live God's way? He brings gifts into our lives, much the same way that fruit appears in an orchard. Things like affection for others, exuberance about life, serenity. We develop a willingness to stick with things, a sense of compassion in the heart, and a conviction that a basic holiness permeates things and people. We find ourselves involved in loyal commitments, not needing to force our way in life, able to marshal and direct our energies wisely. I feel like that didn't have anything to do. That's really weird. So the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. But in the Message Bible, it says, but what happens, it doesn't give you what they are. So it's a good thing we have the NIV, right? Because this doesn't tell you anything. That's crazy. So I'm going to read to the end of the chapter, though. Okay, so I'm going to start over in verse 22. But what happens when we live God's way? He brings gifts into our lives, much the same way that fruit appears in an orchard. Things like affection for others, exuberance about life, serenity. We develop a willingness to stick with things, a sense of compassion in the heart, and a conviction that a basic holiness permeates things and people. We find ourselves involved in loyal commitments, not needing to force our way in life, able to marshal and direct our energies wisely. Legalism is helpless in bringing this about. It only gets in the way. Among those who belong to Christ, everything connected with getting our own way and mindlessly responding to what everyone else calls necessity is killed off for good. It's crucified. Since this is the kind of life we have chosen, the life of the Spirit, let us make sure that we do not just hold it as an idea in our heads or a sentiment in our hearts, but work out its implications in every detail of our lives. That means we will not compare ourselves with each other as if one of us were better and another worse. We have far more interesting things to do with our lives. Each of us is an original. Each of us has our own way of doing things. Each of us has our own way of seeing things. And the fruits of the Spirit look different in different people. It's still the basics of love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Those things are all there, but they look different on different people and in different people. But that's how we're supposed to be living our lives, according to the fruits of the Spirit. And when they say that you'll know somebody by their fruit, that's what they're talking about. Do they have joy in their life? Because people can profess to have all of the fruits of the Spirit, but if you don't see it in their life, then it's just empty talk. So, all right, I'm all set. We're all done for tonight. We will be back on here tomorrow night, and we will be on day 4, Romans 8, 26, and 27. So I hope you can join me. Have a great night.